What is it, Iverson-san?
I'm getting worked under the boards, Taka.
Show rebound stance. Bamboo reed need deep root for strength.
Go, here it comes. Give it to
Where'd he learn that?
NBA 2K on Sega Dreamcast. It's thinking.
What's going on, guys? We are live with some Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast. Alright, let's join our ship here. Hello to everyone in the chat. Frank, Marcel, Hunter, and Joel. Alright, quite a few people on. We have Shu, Jaxer, Seal, some guy who I can't see, Dark something or other, Crimes. It's always hard to read the names, they're all overlapped. Oh look, Bob just joined too, sweet. And I need to plug in my keyboard. That kind of helps if you want to type stuff. Hello all. Actually, no, I am playing on the broadband adapter today. So, no modem for me today. Mainly because I'm playing on my hard drive modded Dreamcast. There's a weird bug if I use the modem that it'll take 4,000 years for someone to join your game. I don't know, it's a really strange bug. It works otherwise, but it takes forever for people to join. Don't know why. Only happens on the hard drive modded Dreamcast, so I use the broadband adapter with this one. Yeah, so I was going to play the Christmas Quest today, but then I decided probably best to wait until closer to Christmas, because next week will be the 22nd, so that's as close as we can get, so we'll do it next week. Figure it'll be appropriate. Alright, let's get this started. So I guess we'll do a very hard game. Everyone is perfectly capable of joining. Alright, good to know you're in, Hunter. I'm counting on you. You better be there. So the reason I'm playing on hard drive modded Dreamcast today is there was a recent update to Dreamshell, or at least the part of it that loads games. It mostly fixed things with audio issues with CDDA games, but I'm curious if it did anything as far as the bug with PSO is concerned. There's a bug where I can't heal or revive other players, which is kind of annoying. Works great otherwise, but yeah. You have to pretty much be all for yourself. No teamwork. So I'm curious if that was fixed. I kinda doubt it, but you never know. Figured I'd give it a shot. Alright, full team. We have Seal, Bob, and Shu. Very nice. Yes, such festive music. And decorations, of course. No gifts under the tree yet. Wonder if I join on Christmas if there'll be presents under the trees. Are you a present, sir? Yeah, whatever. Alright. Forest warm-up time. kind of have a love-hate relationship with this little Japanese keyboard I have. It's a really cool looking keyboard. It's the skeleton clear one. It's a really cool keyboard, really nice and compact. It doesn't type quite as well as the regular keyboards though. Although I can't really speak for it because I've never actually owned the full-size keyboard, but I assume it's better than this one. The keys are just kind of picky. You have to hit them just right. Also, the spacebar in mine doesn't work very well, but that's not the fault of the keyboard's design, really. There's a piece underneath that's broken. Yeah, I love the look of it. The functionality, not so much. Not paying attention to what people are saying here. Anything important? Log window. I've got the Hello Kitty one. Awesome. Yeah, that's one I'm not really all that keen on picking up. I'm all set, Shu, but thank you. I mainly look for die grinders and try grinders. They're all good, but I prefer the premium ones. Yeah, I mainly bought this keyboard because it was cheap. They've really gone up in price since I bought mine, though. I bought it years ago. But I think I got it for $15, 15, 20 bucks, shipped from Japan. So I really couldn't beat that. It was actually cheaper than buying an actual US keyboard. But I really like the look of it, too, and the fact that it was small. And it's a good keyboard. If all you want to do is chat, it's fine, but if you want to play something like Typing of the Dead, you're going to kind of struggle with it. Because it's not really the best keyboard to type on. Hey, Shu leveled up. Congratulations, sir. What is he, level 63 now? Very nice. So powerful. Do you feel really powerful now, Shu? You feel the power running through your veins? A quartz keyboard. Very nice. Yeah, it's fine for Quake 3 Arena. I mean, you're only using 3 buttons, so can't really complain too much about that. Well, that and the spacebar for jump, which in my case wouldn't work very well. I think you can reassign that key anyway. But that's only because I have the broken spacebar, so... The Japanese keyboard is QWERTY. Not sure if that's what you mean. I don't think quartz is an actual keyboard layout. I don't know, I could be wrong. Oh yeah, that's right too. Yeah, jumping in Quake 3 Arena is the right mouse button. I forgot about that. A lot of first-person shooters, it's the spacebar, but it might be both for Quake. Yeah, because I think there is a key on the keyboard that does it, as well as the right mouse button. Yeah, I have the mini mouse as well. Matches my keyboard. That's pretty good. I do like that. No problems with the little mouse. I have no problem with the size. I have a keyboard converter as well, actually a couple of them. So if I want to play Typing of the Dead, I'll just use one of my old PS2 keyboards. I guess we split up. Bob and Seal have gone off a different way. Oh, there's Seal. We're still missing Bob, though. For those of you who are interested in seeing my keyboard, probably already know what it looks like if you've been around the Dreamcast scene enough, but here it is here. Really cool looking keyboard. Much nicer looking than the standard gray keyboard. Oh no, Seal has died. See if I can actually revive someone. Oops. I wasn't quick enough. I probably can't anyway. I don't know, I'll have to try again later. Actually, I know I can't because, yeah. I can't target anyone. Usually when you go near a player, it'll show a target on them to tell you that you can heal or revive that player. But I don't get it, so I guess the glitch wasn't fixed. Bummer. Oh well. Wife has distracto powers. New York, huh? I would not know that. I'm sure there are, though. Sadly, I've never actually had any sort of retro game store near me. So I've pretty much done all of my retro game purchases online. Amazon, eBay, trading sites, things like that. I did have one near me at one point, but it was way overpriced. So I never really liked going there. I'm talking like $20 NES games, and that was a long time ago too. I bought a Game Boy Advance link cable there once. The guy charged me, or at least I found out afterwards, that he charged me over the retail price for it. After he had supposedly given me a discount. For a used cable. Yeah, that kind of stung. After that, I never bought anything from there again. Kind of my fault. Probably should have looked at the retail price before buying it, but oh well. Oh, I didn't say the name of the store. I'll keep it anonymous. It's not really a game store per se. They had games, but it was mainly a electronics stereo store. They used to install car stereos and things like that. But they had other random electronics and games and things like that. Oh yeah, the guy that ran the store, he acted all friendly and all that. Put on the old act. But yeah, he was just ripping you off in the background. Behind the happy facade, there were scams. What did you take from me? Are you stealing things from me, Bob? Do the Saturn and Genesis have online like DreamPie? The Saturn has NetLink, but it's not really online. It's like making a phone call between two Saturns. So you can't use DreamPie to connect online with it, other than the web browser. You can browse the web with it, but you'll need like a landline phone service or a VoIP device to actually play those games. And the Genesis had X-Band, which was a third-party peripheral, which is basically the same thing. Doesn't work anymore, though, so... NetLink you can still play. X-Band required a proprietary service. Not sure exactly how that worked, but it was very similar. A direct dial type of thing. Yeah, I don't know how much progress they're actually making on that. That was quite a while ago that they announced they were working on that. Doesn't seem like there's been any progress, though. A lot of these projects pop up every once in a while, and then you never hear from them again, unfortunately. Unlike Shuoyuma, the most reliable guy on the internet. The internet. Yeah, Shu projects stick around. When Shu says he's gonna revive something, he does it. You can quote me on that. I need to pick up a Netlink at some point. I've always meant to. They're dirt cheap. But I need to pick up a Netlink and a VoIP thing. Forget what it's called. Oh, it's a VoIP router or something or other. I don't know. I forget the technical term for it. I think you can pick up a boxed Netlink for around 20 bucks or so. So it's not like they're in very high demand. Oh yeah, getting your Dreamcast online is a heck of a lot easier than it was a few years back. Thanks to Kazad and DreamPie. So I used the Netopia method, as it was called before that. It's basically a router that you could configure to use a backup dial-up server. So you can have that simulated dial-up connection for your Dreamcast with the help of a dial tone simulator. Yeah, that was kind of a big setup. It was pretty seamless once you had it set up, but a lot of games didn't really like it that much. The Windows CE games specifically. I sometimes had to start dialing about a half hour ahead of a scheduled game just to get online because it would fail most of the time. The Windows CE dialer is very picky. And yeah, it was this big router thing and a dial tone simulator. It was kind of a mess. I mean, you could hide it away, which is kind of what I did. I kind of had it under a desk, kind of hidden away. So it was fairly neat in that aspect, but it was certainly better than a PC-DC server, which required a whole computer and a modem and a monitor and That was even worse, and I could never get that to work. I assume it was probably because a lot of the modems that I was trying to use required a line voltage inducer, and I didn't have one. So I'm guessing that's why it never worked for me. But yeah, that's kind of the evolution of it. You had the PC-DC server, Natopia method, and then DreamPie, which is so much nicer. It's small, it's streamlined, it's easy, it works great. Oh, I have a defensive material. I should use that. Well, yeah, there's a broadband adapter as well. Of course, broadband adapter only works with a few games, so... It is pretty easy to use for those games, though. Doesn't have Dreamcast Now, though. Dreamcast Now is probably the best feature of DreamPie. It brings the Dreamcast into the 21st century. Alright, I guess we'll do a quest now. Yeah, the first time I connected with the Dreamcast was with actual dial-up. And then after that I got a broadband adapter. After that I attempted a PC-DC server and that didn't work out. Eventually I got the Natopia setup and a DreamPie. So I've gone through quite a few iterations. So I'm not sure what quest we're going to do here. If anyone has any requests, feel free to request a quest. You're prepared for the apocalypse, huh, Bob? All your connection methods. All right. Can't see. I guess Seal has gone blind. Alright, what should we do? What do we got for events? It's not that great. Rappy's Holiday. It's not really a regular quest. It's an interesting thing. I don't know. I don't remember what you actually do in it, but there's not much action. It's more of a puzzle-solving quest, I guess. Let's go with the retrieval. Let's go for the Lost Soul Blade. My weapon was taken from me when I was fighting a Volopt. I guess we can retrieve that for you, pal. So festive. Oh, I just noticed the game is still set to Worms World Party. Whoops. I'ma fix that. I am not playing Worms. There we go. In case any of you were confused, this is not Worms World Party. In fact, there are no worms involved in this game whatsoever. Well, unless you count that one boss. He's kind of worm-like, I suppose. But there are definitely no parties. It's a very serious game. Ooh, defensive material. Sweet. Oh, did you steal that shoe? Oh, if I picked... Oh, no, I did pick that up. Nice. I love the start trick with those mines. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yes, it is hammer time. It's always hammer time. Yeah, DMZ and port forwarding is definitely the bane of all the connection methods, really. If you don't know what you're doing, anyway. If you have any experience with playing around with a router, then it shouldn't be a problem, but if you're a technophobe, it might be an issue. Most people seem to figure it out, though. It's not really that difficult. But occasionally, you do come across the rare person that doesn't know what a router is. Is that box thingy? Is that the blue box or the black box? This is my new pet. My pet mine. Oh, you shot my pet. How rude. Yes, indeed, Hunter. Community is very helpful. Yeah, I'd say the number one mistake most people make is they DMZ or port forward the IP of the Raspberry Pi instead of the Dreamcast IP. Pretty common mistake. Of course, there are a lot of people that just want to get online to play PSO. In which case, you don't even need DMZ or port forwarding, so... The problem occurs when they decide they want to try out one of the other games. And then they make the argument that, hey, I can play PSO online fine, how come I can't play this game? Because PSO doesn't need port forwarding. If only all the games were like PSO. Speaking of AFO, it's actually doing really well in the poll at the moment. The poll for favorite online Dreamcast game on Dreamcast Live. It's currently actually tied with PSO at 12%. So there's a possibility it could defeat PSO for the first time ever. Of course, that's happened in previous years as well. AFO and PSO being tied, and then PSO will just take the win at the end, but you never know. Definitely looks like NFL 2K2 will make the top 5, though. It's currently at 9%, I think. So it's ahead of all the other 2K games. And actually ahead of Quake 3 Arena at the moment, which is at 8%. Oh, I think that portal's a trap, if I remember right. I'm gonna avoid that for the moment. PBA Tour Bowling. Fun game, but it has no chance at all. It's kind of a shame because I think probably about at least half of the people that are online have not even tried PBA. You really gotta give it a shot. At least once. Yes, it's not the greatest game in the world, it's not even the greatest bowling game in the world, not even close. But it's a fun, casual game to play online. It's surprisingly addicting. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, Shu. Oh yeah. Hello Kitty Online Adventures. Oh yeah, Mahjong. Now we always make fun of Mahjong, but it's actually a pretty good game. I've played versions of it before. I don't know how multiplayer works though. Played single player Mahjong, but I'm not sure how multiplayer would work. It is a thinking man's game though. July 2021. You heard it here first, folks. Hey, we made it to mine 2. Sweet. Wasn't there a Street Fighter game that was named Street Fighter 2020 something? I forget. It's not a very good game, apparently. I think it was on the NES, if I'm not mistaken. Was it 2010? Yeah, that might have been it. Street Fighter 2010. $21.10. I actually just found out recently that the story in Blue Stinger takes place in 2018. So that's kind of cool. So the events of the story of Blue Stinger are happening right at this very moment. I am apparently trapped. Oh well. Yeah, I like Blue Stinger. It's a fun game. Very underrated in my opinion. I never actually finished it. I'm quite a bit into the game. I could be very close to the end. I need to finish it at some point. Really enjoy that game though. It's like playing a B movie. The voice acting is so hilarious. It's a good time to play Blue Stinger too, since it's sort of a Christmassy game. At least the story takes place around Christmas time. So if you go into the main town in the game, there's a lot of Christmas movies, yeah. Christmas music playing in the background. Christmas decorations and things. Yeah, Headhunter's a really fun game as well. I beat that not too long ago. It's like Metal Gear Solid for the Dreamcast. Really nice graphics too. Very impressive game for the Dreamcast. Open world, kind of. It's not the biggest open world in the world. Open world in the world. But it is an open world. It's kind of broken up into sections though. So you unlock different sections as you progress through the story. But the various sections, you're free to roam around as you please. Here's a fun fact. The guy that voiced Dogs Bowser, is it Dogs Bowser? Something like that, I don't know. Dogs from Blue Stinger. He actually, his first role in voice acting was a educational movie about the human ear in the 1980s. I think it was something like I Am Jeff's Ear or something like that. Some weird title. Actually, I think it's Dog's Bauer. It's not Bowser. No relation to Mario. It took me a while to get into Blue Stinger once I first started playing it, but once you start to get the charm of the game, it's a lot of fun. And obviously you have to get used to the controls too, which are not the greatest in the world, but it's playable. I know this is going to sound like blasphemy, but I actually like Blue Stinger more than Resident Evil Code Veronica. I just couldn't get into Code Veronica. I played a little bit into it, but I don't know. I'm not a big survival horror fan, typically, which is maybe why I like Blue Stinger, because it's very atypical of a survival horror game. It's got this really weird upbeat vibe to it. Happy and go lucky. I don't know. Which is really weird for a survival horror game. Like the Christmas music at the beginning of the game. It's very colorful. I don't know. I like it. Oh, that's the switch for the door over there. Cool. Alright, where'd everyone go? Killing some enemies over there, I guess. Can't reach them from here. I can reach that guy. I'm the team sniper. Come on over here, fellas. This door is now open. Or would you rather go that way? Alright, I guess I'll go over there. You gotta wonder who's paying the electric bill for this place. A lot of lights everywhere. Must be one big bill. Robots. Most of this place is solar powered. Hey, we found the boss. Guess that door we unlocked back there must have just been a bonus area. Probably just a bunch of crates. TV time. LCD heaven. Pretty much. Although we don't know that they're LCDs, they could be flat screen CRTs. Built into the wall. Those ones at the bottom have a really wide aspect ratio. Ultra wide screen. Thing about this boss battle is that it's kind of pointless shooting the screens. You can do it, but it doesn't actually damage the boss. This segment of the boss battle won't end until you kill these things. Shooting the screen just kind of delays them from popping up. So if you're going for a speed run, that's a good tip for you. Don't shoot the screens. Or if you're like me and just want to destroy everything, have at it. I think I'll take out my spread shot. There we go. Synchronized. Although I didn't really want to use that one. I kind of panicked because Bob said it at the last second, so... Wait, did we synchronize on that? I thought he initiated his thing. I don't know. I guess we were a little off. Oh, nice. Level up. Sweet. And we found the soul blade. And the soul still burns. Alright, sweet. So do we have an option of keeping the soul blade? I want the soul blade. I don't want to give it to the guy. I'll take it as payment. Sure, fine. Have your soul blade. That puny little shrimp probably can't even pick up the soul blade. 20,000 Meseta, that's actually a lot more than most quests give you. Usually it's no more than 10,000. So that's actually a pretty nice payday. Alright. About a half hour left. Can do a Towards the Future to end things off. Wait for everyone else to exit. I am Groot. You are not Groot, Shu. Only I am Groot. I have the most useful phrases set to my quick chat. The real Groot is in the chat. We are all Groot on the inside. Alright, who are we waiting for here? Bob has not exited the game yet. He's taking his time. I can't create the game yet. Oh, now I can. Can't create a game of the same name until everyone exits. There we go. Is someone talking about PlayStation in the chat? Ban that person, Shu. Okay, I'll let it pass this time. Yes, we are all joke. Gotta love a random Homer every once in a while. Can't be scared of Homer. Homer is your friend. I told Kazad he needs to implement the Homer modem sound into the next version of DreamPie. Plug some speakers into the Pi. Have that play every time someone connects. That would be the best feature ever. Oh, it's Burger King coffee time. It's the only brand of coffee that Bob drinks. Alright, let's head towards the future. Back to the future. You made a time machine out of a DeLorean? This game needs more DeLoreans. No, I think we'll just do regular pace today, Shu. Get them points. Or is that an Inspector Gadget reference you're making there, Shu? Go Go Gadget Quest! No record today. Just a casual run. Although we are making pretty good time. Just for fun, let's see if we can actually complete the quest, killing all of the enemies and still getting under 20 minutes. That's the goal. I think we can do it. I believe in our team. Should be able to do it if we just run right to the portal after all the boss battles. We almost did it last week. We had 21 minutes, I think, and we only had 3 team members. So it should be possible. Gotta kill all of the enemies, though. Leave no enemy behind. Probably should let Bob shoot all the slimes. He can probably one-shot them. Although he didn't do much more damage than me. Make all the enemies reveal themselves. All right. Making pretty good time. How? Wait for the dragons to spawn. They always spawn at the last second. Yes, indeed, Floyd. This is definitely Dreamcast. I think. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a PlayStation 2 that looks like a Dreamcast. That would be pretty sneaky. But I'm pretty sure it's a Dreamcast. Pretty sure. There we go, Bob with those 1,000 point kills. Take him down, Bob. I don't know too many people that actually play on GameCube. Occasionally you see them in the lobby, but it's pretty rare. I think there's still someone here. Oh, no, never mind. Alright, so far so good. And here's our worm. How do you like this, Mr. Worm? Say hello to my little friend. Spread shot works great against this guy, since he has multiple attack points. Can do some pretty nice damage. There we go. Not a problem. Alright. Where's the portal? There it is. On to the mines. Alright, so what are we at so far? 9 minutes and 11 seconds. Nice. Making some good time. Ow. Yeah, take that. Eat my spread shot. As Weird Al would say, just eat it. I love that song. Beat it and eat it. Both pretty good. Of course, as we all know, the Weird Al version of every song is always better. Oops. Didn't mean to get rid of my gun. I kind of need it. I mean, I can do hand-to-hand combat, but it's not quite as effective. Alright, I think something else spawns. I think. Maybe not. Never mind. Usually something spawns at the very last second. Sorry, Marcel. You're a little bit late. We're just gonna finish up this quest and that'll be it. I don't know if anyone else is sticking around, but I'll be going offline after that. Yeah, you gotta be pretty quick to join, because we usually get a full game right away. And unfortunately, PSO only has 4 players per team. Alright, we get everything? I think we're good. Alright, 14 minutes. This is gonna be close. I don't know, under 20 minutes it might be pushing it. We'll see what happens. You might be right, Shu. You might be right. Don't shoot the screens. Just shoot these things. Hey, who's shooting the screen? Someone is violating a direct order. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen anyway. Over 15 minutes already. And I'm sure Fowls is gonna take a while. Seemed like we were a lot quicker last week. Maybe we just didn't kill all the enemies. It's pretty easy to leave the room before you kill everything. Like I said, a lot of enemies tend to pop up right when you're leaving the room. and away I go. Ow. It's amazing. Level 40 is the minimum to play a very hard team. But yet I still get knocked down by these guys at level 86. Oh, wrong way. It's the other door. Bob went in the right door right away. Bob is a master navigator. Well, 19 minutes and 50 seconds just to get up to the Fowls portal. I thought we were making really good time, but I guess not. Yeah, there's a huge difference between just trying to do the quest quickly and running right through the door after it opens, and trying to kill all of the enemies. It's probably still a pretty good time for killing all of the enemies. Curious to see what the actual time will be at the end. And then we can have a goal to beat next time. Possibly under 25, we'll see. Depends on that final form of Fowls. That's the one that always takes the longest, or typically takes the longest. Well, that and this part. This part is so random. Well, that was pretty quick. Oh no, Shu has passed away. Alright, final form. Going down, Falsy boy. Ow. Wow, you're getting killed in one hit, huh, Shu? I guess I should expect that. I think you just barely survive on hard. On very hard, you can't quite do it. Man, come on, Fowls. Okay, you can just barely survive buffed, huh? Hey, we did it. Nice. Do you notice how much health you had left after that hit? Looks like you were just on the brink of death. The Fowl's light attack is brutal. Nice, we all survived though. Experience points for everyone. Good job, Bob. Master Navigator and Master Healer. Alright. So, the stream has gone a little bit overtime today. That's okay. But before we exit, we must hear from our sponsor. This one's for you, Bob.
May I help you, sir?
If I wanted a Whopper and I asked you to hold the pickles and hold the lettuce, I know I'd get that fast. But would I get to hear you sing?
Retro.
No, sir.
No?
You'd get to hear us sing. Girls? Ooh, hold the pickle, hold the
Volume might be a bit high on
special
that.
order down at the bed, and all we ask is that
Turn that
you
down a bit.
let us serve in your way.
All right.
Yeah, we can fill your broad beef Whopper fresh, everything on top, or anyway it's
one big hit on your hands.
Well, the Whopper's one big hamburger. Yeah!
So groovy.
Have it your way. Have it your way at Burger King. Come on now, have it your
That's great. I didn't even watch that before I downloaded it. I just looked up some random Burger King ad. So there you go, folks. Go pick yourself up a Whopper. Anyway, guys, that is it for this stream. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. Let me check to see what tomorrow's game is. Tomorrow, we have... "4x4 Evolution," I believe. Yes. Alright, so there's a possibility I might stream that. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.